What up, ass faces? Welcome back to Lab Session 5, Episode 5, Bet with Juice. I hope everybody's having a great Monday afternoon so far. I know I am. Um, I want to get into the slip from yesterday because today's slate for MLB is pretty massive. A lot of games going on, so I want to hurry up and get into that slip for today as well. Um, we obviously remember what happened with Shea Langeliers on the first at bat. He greened us out live on channel. It was electric. It was awesome. Brandon Woodruff, the guy, he locked in, but he didn't lock in well enough, and he ended up kind of messing us up. But obviously, Vinny and Royce didn't get theirs either. But Woodruff, it's the Marlins. You got to do better, kid. Please do better next time for us. Vinny Patches, he had an RBI in the very first at bat. Didn't do nothing the rest of the game. So I don't know what we chalked that up to, but he didn't win it for us. The dude behind him that I wanted to bet, Miguel Garcia, had two RBIs. So maybe you should have went with your gut on there, Juice. Maybe trust your gut on that one. Vinny Patches might be on the ban list for the foreseeable future. Not sure yet. Then Royce Lewis, 0 for 4 yesterday. Couple of flyouts. Not a terrible day at the plate. He wasn't taking bad swings. He wasn't striking out, and he wasn't watching pitches. So we'll ride with that one. But bad job, Royce. Bad job. Corey Seager, on the other hand, told you guys Bryce Elder did not want to pitch to him. We got his walk on the very first at bat. Um, so Shay and Corey Seager, thank you for doing your guys' jobs. Brandon, Royce, Vinny, please just get in the lab, please. All right, thank you. Today's very first game on the slate, we do got the Blue Jays versus the O's. Very first thing going on the slip, and they might have taken it off. Oh, over here. They might have taken it off already on Price Picks because they didn't even have the starting lineup up when I put this in. But we are going with another one of my favorite players right now. Name's Addison Barger from the Blue Jays. RBI for him. He's in a good spot. He usually bats 5 or 6 in the lineup. That's fine. You got Bo Bichette in front of him as well as Vladdy. Vladdy, I'm taking him in a home run slip that I will show you guys when I'm showing you the other one later. Next game is D-backs versus Tigers. Eduardo Rodriguez is not good for the D-backs. But I've told you guys before, I will not be taking any Tigers today, except for Gleyber Torres on one of the gut slips. That's it. Nobody else from the Tigers. It'll probably be, I think I already have it in. It's probably for a couple dollars, maybe two. Next game, Rockies versus Guardians. We have the very next guy on our slip right there. Jose Ramirez for a single like we had him for the other day. I think he's going to cash that probably in his first two at bats. He's been playing very, very dominant this year, and I think he's a little chubby. He's a little on the chubbier side, so he's kind of fast. He's faster than me, but he's not going to get a double. He's not going to get a triple. He will have two singles today. And the next game, we are headed to the New York Yankees versus the Rays. It's going to be a pitching duel. It's going to be an absolute pitching duel. We have, let's see. I know the guy's name too. No, I can't. Oh, that's why. Because I was thinking how to say it on the channel because it was kind of scary. Schittler, Cam Schittler versus Drew Rasmussen. I think it's gonna be a pitching duel. I don't think there's gonna be tons of runs scored. Aaron Judge probably hits a home run because he just happens to do that every time I don't bet on him. So, very next game on the slate, we got the Braves and the Royals. Spencer Strider versus Old Man Rich Hill. I'm not touching that game either, just because Rich Hill had a pretty dominant outing, his first game back. You know, but I don't trust the Braves. I do think Austin Riley from the Braves, can go yard. He has one against him in his career, and he does hit really good against lefties. Rich Hill being a lefty, so I do think Riley could hit one off of him. Maybe when they get to the bullpen, who knows? But I am not touching that game because obviously Vinny Patches messed us up yesterday. So I'm just not touching any Royals players right now or any other props. I'm not doing it. But the next game that we do have on our main slip, Red Sox versus Twins, I'm going back to Royce Lewis. But he's going on a gut slip because I don't trust him just enough yet. But we are going with Masataka Yoshida for an RBI in this game. He will bring in Bregman. I'm going to call it. I'm calling my shot just like I always do. It's going to probably be in the first inning. Cash it. Let's go. That's the next one. Cubs versus Brewers. Also another pitching duel. It's gonna be a good. Oh, I don't like. I don't like the Cubs. Don't tell Dome. But I don't care for the Cubs. Matthew Boyd's pitching for them. I think the Brewers are absolutely gonna rock him. If he has a good game, then they're still gonna beat him. But you got Mizorowski, the Rook. He's pitching for the Brewers today, and I think he absolutely dominates them. Cubs are supposed to win this game. They're minus 120. Run total is 7.5. I don't think I don't think the Cubs win this game. I don't know why they're favored. Maybe because they think Boyd beats the rookie. I'm not sure. We are staying away from that one though. Next game we got is Phillies versus White Sox. Bryce Harper, the guy. What a legend. I don't know if anybody pays attention to ESPN or gets notifications, but this guy absolutely cursed out the commissioner of MLB today. So this is a straight narrative gut play from me. Bryce Harper, 1.5 bases, over, and possibly a home run. And if he doesn't hit his home run, his buddy Nick Castellanos loves to be dramatic and hit home runs on days like this. I think this is one of those days. So Nick Castellanos is on a home run slip, but Bryce Harper's on the main slip for 1.5 bases. What a legend! Telling the commissioner off like that, just giving him the. All right, next game, Marlins versus Cardinals. We do have our next man up, Kyle Stowers for 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs, and that's all from that game. There's nothing else that I like from there. Nationals versus Astros. We're passing on that. Every time I've taken a national, doesn't go well for me. Framber Valdez is also pitching for the Astros, so I don't want to fade him. He's pretty decent. They're favored pretty heavy today as well, so I'm not going to touch him. And I'm not going to pick an Astro because we don't care for the Astros around here. So, right. All right, next game. I said Seager. So it's Rangers versus Angels, but I put Seager question mark because we've been going pretty heavy on him, and that makes me have to kind of say we got to lay off, right? We got to take a step back, but he will still end up. There he is, right here on the gut slip. Next game, also Mets versus Padres, another team we don't like, and the Padres. I put slow game because it's a slow, boring game when the Mets and the Padres play, especially the Padres. It's not fun to watch them unless they're playing us, the Dodgers. They're big bros, and it's a good time. It's nice to put a spanking on them. So, all right. Next game, Pirates versus Giants. This should have been at the top of the list. This should have been the very first game of the day where nobody was awake yet and nobody could watch it. Um, this is the first blah game of the week. Um, this game has potential to just be complete nonsense, absolute nonsense. This kid's name is Carson Whisenhunt from the Giants, and then you got Mitch Keller. I think Mitch Keller is gonna get smacked upside the head today. Devers, I'll go ahead and call his shot again today. Probably goes yard. Mariners Athletics next game. I don't have any player props, but we are going to Nick the Beast Kurtz for a home run today. He is going on the home run slip. And the next game, last game of the day, Dodgers versus Reds, the boys. We got Yoshi versus Chase Burns. We don't typically take any of those things from from our guys, from our players, from the Dodgers, so we're staying away from that. It is going to be a great pitcher's duel, though. It's going to be an amazing pitcher's duel. Um, and I will show you guys today's slip that is already placed. Let's see. We got Addison Barger, 1 RBI. Jose Ramirez for a single. Masataka Yoshida for an RBI. Bryce Harper, 1.5 bases. Saying, you know what, Manfred? This is for you, guy. This is for you, guy. And then Kyle Stowers, 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. This is, I always say it. This one feels like the one. You guys need to tell it. $10 to win 406. All right, guys? I think this could be the one. And we could be celebrating with Chavelas in the Lazy River later on tonight if this hits. Okay, boys? We can do it. And then this is the home run slip right here. $2 to pay $334. You have $2. Look at this, $2. Vladimir Guerrero, Austin Riley, Alex Bregman, and Nick the Beast Kurtz. Thank you guys so much for watching Lab Session 5. I hope you guys tell the slip. I hope we win it. It'd be awesome to be celebrating. But he just made a weird noise. Got to check on him. Let's cash it, boys. See ya.